TJ, Holmes claims that his little chapel on his 2024 vision board represents his relationship goals with Amy Robach. In 2024, TJ, Holmes hopes to walk down the aisle with Amy Robach. The couple discussed what they have written on their vision boards for the year in the most recent episode of their Amy and TJ podcast. The 46-year-old Holmes said, "I guess I would put some relationship goals up on that board. What would the visual be? Perhaps a small chapel, I'm not sure." After the former co-anchor of GMA3, What You Need to Know made her admission, robach, 51, observed that everyone got really quiet. She also mentioned that a fan had sent in a question, but it was more of a declaration that she just wants us to get married than a true question. Is it time for a commercial break? Then Holmes cracked a joke, and the podcast ended with a commercial. The two also discussed their 2024 vision board's objectives for their health and fitness. "I mean, definitely a marathon is on mine for sure," Robach said. "Most likely New York." Yesterday, during our conversation, we discussed the possibility of going to Chicago. "I do want to visit London one day, but I've missed the boat this year because it's in April. I have a vision board with that, and I just think just better," she went on. "I simply strive to be a better mother, a better person, and an improved eater all the time. However, I believe that a marathon would be the only one I could post there." Holmes agreed that running the Chicago Marathon would be on his list, saying, "I think Chicago might go up on the board today for me to pull off. Running those two marathons are about a month apart, Chicago and New York, so that might be on my board now, I think." He also addressed continuing dry January after reflecting on their alcohol intake on the podcast earlier this year, explaining, "I didn't realize it would have been, but I feel great when we talked about dry January. I've gotten into a longer routine of cutting back on drinking than I probably ever had in years previous, so that is actually great."